Ever wonder if your life could have gone another way? The man biting his fingers is named Jackie. He is anxiously waiting for something. Suddenly, the phone rings. He hurriedly answers it. George says there's an important task for him tonight. Jackie has been waiting in the cheap motel for 3 to 4 hours. He is willing to do the task, but the stuffy room is making him anxious. George, uninterested in Jackie's complaints, hangs up the phone. Jackie bites his fingers again in frustration. Then someone knocks on the door. Jackie quickly opens the door slightly to peek. It's George. He enters, cigarette in mouth, surveying the cheap motel. Jackie smiles, saying it's not bad for $4 a night. George mocks, saying it's alright but could easily cook someone alive. Jackie asks what tonight's task is. He hopes he can turn things around and start fresh. He wouldn't mind doing a little extortion, but the last 2 jobs nearly got him caught. George mocks Jackie for being so scared. Tonight, George says Jackie will be a real man. He pulls a handgun out of his clothes. Jackie is to show his worth tonight. He throws the gun onto the bed. Jackie starts to get scared. The target tonight is an old man at the bar. He refuses to pay protection money and always causes trouble. By tomorrow morning, George wants to see the old man's corpse in the bar. Jackie can't believe he has to kill someone. Just carrying the gun would be enough to send him to prison. He quickly tries to back out. He can't do this job.
You're in hock to me for your collar button, so don't tell me what's for you and what isn't.
But I never done anything like this before, George. I'm strictly breaking and entering. I'm nickels and dimes. You put me in an alley, I do a mug job. But I gotta do it from behind. I got no guts, George. You know that, George. I got no guts.
George violently pushes Jackie down. Only Jackie can do this job without getting caught, because everyone knows he's too scared. No one will ever know it was Jackie who did it. He stuffs the gun into Jackie's hand and leaves. Jackie still tries to back out, but George slaps him across the face.
Get guts, Jackie. I don't care where from. You get them under the bed, you buy them from a vendor, you grow them in a pot. I don't care, but you get them and you do the job.
George will come back at 2:30. If the old man isn't dead, then Jackie will be. Jackie wanted to call George back, but he was already far away. Jackie quickly shuts the door and starts biting his fingers. He looks at his reflection in the mirror, trying to look tough. It's just killing an old man, after all. He really wishes he could switch places with the version of himself in the mirror. Why is he always so scared and timid? He's had enough of himself, the fear, the nervousness, and the finger biting. He grabs a cigarette but realizes there's no lighter. Maybe he's the type of person who gives up halfway through. Suddenly, a puff of smoke drifts from behind. Jackie turns around and gets scared. The John in the mirror is waving at him. Panicking, Jackie tries to escape the room, but the John in the mirror urges him to come back. Jackie can't believe there's another version of himself. He must be losing his mind. The fierce John explains that they were always one and the same. Jackie once had 2 paths to choose from, but he chose to be the weak and scared Jackie. Jackie responds, "So what? No matter what, he's a real person with flesh and blood. And now, he's gonna kill that old man." John can only point and criticize from the mirror. Jackie opens the closet door. John calls from inside. Jackie's too scared, so he goes to the sink to wash his face. Suddenly, John appears in the mirror again. Jackie hurriedly opens the door to leave, but John is still calling to him from the mirror at the door. Terrified, Jackie quickly slams the door shut. He collapses on the bed. The John in the mirror urgently urges Jackie to get up. There's something big to do tonight. Jackie wakes up from the bed. He looks at his watch, stands up, and grabs the gun, ready to go out. The John in the mirror stops him. Jackie shouts angrily, "What does this have to do with you?" John looks at his foolish self. If Jackie goes out, they'll both get killed. That's why he's here tonight. John says Jackie has already made too many wrong choices. Jackie listened to others and joined the gang.
A year later, they dared you to break into that grocery store with them. And you went along. And you dragged me along, too. And we got caught. And you spent the next 11 months in reform school. And so did I.
Jackie has sunk to the same level as those people, dragging John down with him. Jackie doesn't want to hear any more from John. He's gonna kill that old man now, no matter what. John deeply loved a woman named Janie. John once thought Jackie would turn his life around, but after Jackie left the gang, he actually turned to extortion, thinking he could earn a fortune from it. That case got them both 2 years in prison. When they got out, Janie had already married and moved on. She disappeared completely from their lives. Jackie says he can decide whether a woman stays or goes.
That's a statement for the press. You wouldn't want to have a girl, would you, Jackie? Somebody sweet and pretty. Somebody who'd love you. Somebody who'd be kind and gentle with you. You don't need that, do you, Jackie?
Jackie finally couldn't take it anymore. He shouted at John, demanding to know what he wanted. John, with a serious tone, said he was going to take over. He wanted to be the one giving orders to leave this place. As Jackie and John argued, George called. Jackie spoke in a low, submissive voice, saying he'd leave immediately. He promised to follow George's instructions. After hanging up the phone, Jackie got dressed and was about to leave. He mocked John in the mirror, telling him to come out. John, enraged, pointed at the door. If Jackie stepped through that door, it would be over for him. John had to take over. He wanted a good job to make friends. Jackie explained that he already had a job and friends. But John snapped, saying Jackie had nothing, just inner pain. Jackie, losing his temper, flipped the items off the table and moved the mirror. At that moment, John vanished from the mirror. Jackie cursed him, calling John a liar, and shook the mirror violently. Just as he was about to leave, he turned around and was shocked. John had appeared again in the mirror, continuously spinning. After a while, George came into the room, furious. He threatened to tear Jackie apart. No one had gone to the old man's bar that night, and the man was still alive and well. John lifted his head, saying, "What kind of useless thing are you?" George, confused, wondered if he had misheard. John didn't waste time talking. He moved in and struck George. George was surprised that Jackie had suddenly become a man. John stood up, pulled out a gun, and opened the door. He told George to get out, and the trembling George quickly got up and left. John unloaded the bullets from the gun and threw them away. He walked over to the phone, telling them that Jackie in room 14 was checking out. He complained that the room was too small, hot, and dirty, only fit for a homeless person. He then walked over to the mirror. Jackie, biting his finger, asked what to do. John seriously replied that they were going to look for a job now, maybe even get married. They wouldn't have to bite their fingers anymore. Then John walked out the door, starting his new life.